What's up YouTube? Navy versus Marine Corps. Thought I'd give you a good perspective on it, seeing as I'm a Navy corpsman stationed with Marines. Make your decision a little easier on you. But before the video starts, my Instagram and Snapchat are in the description down below. Also, I'm live streaming every Sunday at 6 p.m. Go ahead and join it. It's on this channel, DwkVideos. Let's get into the video. So, like I always say, I've said it in past videos multiple times, pick the branch based off what job you want. So, a good analogy for this, pretty basic, everyone can follow this. If you want to see combat, if you want to fight, shoot weapons, Marine Corps infantry would be for you. If you want to provide medical services, do emergency trauma, all that, great, blue side, Navy would be for you, right? But what happens when they offer the same jobs, i.e. logistics? So S1 Marine Corps would offer the same as PS admin, right? So it comes down to quality of life and really what you want out of it. Do you want to be on a ship sailing around? Because you can do that in the Navy and the Marine Corps, because you can go on MUs, Marine Expeditionary Units, which are on ships. But back home, what I've noticed for the most part, right, when, mind you, I haven't been on a ship, but when Marines are in ships, they normally have a ton less work than people actually working on the ship blue side. But back home, right, standard of living for Navy tends to be nicer. When I was at an all-Navy base, I had my own room. E1s had their own room, right? On Marine base, unless you're an E5, you are sharing a room. Like, you don't even get your own door. At least in this one, right? If they have the rooms available, they'll give it to you, but normally they don't. This one over here, normally E5s always live out in town. In fact, you can get BH out in town at Balboa as like an E1, E2. Over here, once you're an E5, you can request it shit, and then it's not really guaranteed that you'll get it approved to live out in town. So, Navy's life is harder on ships compared to Marine Corps when they're deployed on their standard, you know, when Marines deploy, it's normally with a MU. A lot of the time, right? It's the standard deployment of the Marine Corps. Easier time on ship, harder time on ship. Back home, nicer room, worse room. Chow halls are relatively the same. In fact, I tend to prefer the Marine Corps chow hall over the Navy chow hall. I haven't been to a lot of Navy chow halls, but what I've noticed from Marine Corps chow hall is obviously Marine Corps takes fitness way more serious than the rest of the branches, so they also take nutrition. Air Force, debatable. I haven't ate in an Air Force chow hall, but I hear they serve like lobster and steak every single night. I feel like Navy has more opportunities in terms of education and opportunities to pursue education. And Marine Corps is more about the here and now, and especially in Pride. I've yet to see anything come close to what it is the Marines I've seen. I was on a field op, right? It's like 9 p.m., lights are out, everyone can go to bed, right? And we're all sleeping in the dirt. Instead of everyone going to bed, I swear to God, everyone circled up around a pull-up bar and everyone started banging out pull-ups left and right. And I was just in amazement, because you would never see that blue side. I mean, it's high, unless you're with a spec op unit or something. It was really unlikely to see that blue side. When I was at the hospital, no one even liked going to PT for the most part. But here it was, there's this little girl, like, couldn't be 90 pounds, banged out like 15 pull-ups. All right, there's dudes in the Navy who can't do one. Physical fitness, Pride, probably Marine Corps. Education, comfortability, Navy. In terms of who's really better, it's job specific. Obviously, storming beaches, going house to house, and really, you know, giving the force of the US, Marine Corps. Strategic, you know, tactical abilities, we can land ballistic missiles anywhere we want from our ship. So you can't really compare the two, but the best thing you can do is go off which job you want, specifically what job you want, and if they both offer it, then just keep in mind the hints, tips, and tricks I gave you about making that decision. Hope this helped. If it didn't, leave me a dislike, because I failed you.